Did you know that Undisputed has two separate blocking systems already built into the game? If the answer to that question is no, then you need to watch this video. And even if you do know, you should still watch the video and leave a like, help me out. Anyone who does, you're a legend and I appreciate you. But yeah, just check this out. So first, we're going to look at manual blocking. This is the block system that you get when you select simulation when you're setting up a local match on your PC or your console or whatever you play on. This is the only place that is currently available. You can't use it online, can't use it in private lobbies, and you can't even use it in career mode. You can only use this in a local player 1 versus player 2 situation. And that's tragic because this actually adds so much to the game. So right here, we're looking at the standard high block. That's just pressing R2 or right trigger if you're using an Xbox controller. This type of block will only block straight shots and uppercuts, so jabs, straights, and it will block uppercuts as well. But hooks, they're going to get past it.
One of them wants this to go to the judges' scorecards.
Now, to block hooks, you have to hold the block button, which is R2 or right trigger, and use the right analog stick to direct your block where you want it to go. So if they're going to be throwing a lot of left hooks, you move your block to the right, and if they're going to go right, you go left. It instantly opens up a skill gap in this game if we can get this online, which is desperately needed in my opinion at the high level, because they've made this game way too easy, and at the high level all it is cheese, just cheese and more cheese, and we need to change that. Now it's exactly the same to block the body shots. You block low and that works for the straight shots and the uppercuts, but you'll need to block low and left or right to defend against the hooks. And that's it really. That's it for manual blocking. It's really not that scary. Even if we can just get this for private lobbies, I think that would be a massive win. Yeah, so we now have to compare this to the default blocking system in the game. This is the one we have in the career mode, in the quick online, even in ranked. It's the most basic blocking system you can come up with. Up and down. That's all it is. If you hold the right R2 or right trigger, it blocks all headshots. Doesn't matter what type you throw. If it's a headshot, it's going to block it. Just press one button. If you hold R2 and down on the stick, then on the right stick, it blocks all body shots. This system completely destroys the main aspect of boxing, in my opinion, which is to find openings and exploit them. That's what boxing is. It's a science, isn't it? Yeah, like they're trying to fucking find the little gaps. That's what they're doing. How are you supposed to find openings on an auto block like this? Makes no sense. Turns the game into a basic up and down fighting game. It's like Tekken, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, like the list goes on. Soul Calibur, all those games. Like it's not a boxing game anymore when we're making it so easy like this. So let's just do something about it. Try and get the developers to implement this in ranked mode. I think that would be the best solution ever. If we could have the manual blocking system in ranked and on the private lobbies as well for the leagues, because leagues need to be able to use it as well. I think that's where the potential is, to be honest, in the leagues. Right, so now you know the differences between the two block systems. I'm going to show you a full fight with me using the manual block. There's going to be no commentary. I've recorded this earlier, but if you're paying attention, you will see why we need this in ranked, need this online. All right, so thanks for watching the video. Spread the message, guys, and obviously like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. All right, thanks a lot, guys. Peace out.
First up, Powerhouse from England.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from England, wearing the black trunks, trimmed with black, Powerhouse.
So they stare into each other. They're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Right hook just missed. That hook had to hurt. Insane action. Crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like a rabbit in a headlights.
Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. Not a lot of defense here at all. How about that time counter shot? Throwing the hook, but it doesn't school. Catch and shoot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. He is down big time in the score.
The girl, sometimes it can be this.
I've been close to this fight, and now
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You fight a Stormer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbow, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Nice job blocking the hook. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Only catching air with that hook. They exchange punches. Caution being thrown to the wind. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
mind back on the job, get back out there and win the round.
Let's get it started in round three. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighters.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
punch, a receipt is coming right back. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
He has got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Right hook catching air. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. For the weary. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Sweet music to his ears.
I need you to be in for something you're doing. Don't worry,
come on,
he's
bro,
fighting
ring.
you. Come on, you got him back.
Here's the bell to start round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Hooks, misses. Shot, they get countered. He threw a punch and just got countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A receipt is coming right back. How about that time counter shot? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Like that round, good work. Just keep them on the action back together.
Here's the bell to start round 5. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Counter punch on him clean. Trying to land that jab. Counter punching. Allowed to land that right hook. Counter punching. On the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around them. Work the body, use tactics, sometimes to sort of clutch you out, box a fight and beat them on points.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Lucky that hook didn't score. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. You'd like to see more jabs. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
You're getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful. What was that? What are you doing? You've done all that work all the way through. Up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great.
on to the sixth round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
What you've got to do, Teddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know what the shots are coming for. You've just got to put in the guess.
At some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. Down goes Powerhouse. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? One, two, three, four, five, six. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight? And Powerhouse has been dropped. Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to...
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Give me your breath.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Look at this corner. Look at this stretcher. They're trying to calm down. Make them up.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? Here comes round 7. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
They both want the knockout. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to...
Oh, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. An upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes. trouble.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to throw yourself.
Can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than nothing.
Can't land the jab there. And that will do it. What a victory. Look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Listen to me. Are you okay? You're out of there.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Knockout victory. That is God. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.